thumbnails. They're the worst. What if I told you they don't have to be? Recently, this is what happened when I got together with channel member Snazzy Vegan Life.
I have my bags packed, It's like I got to just make the video and then I got the thumbnail already. I know exactly the image that I need to take. I know exactly the photo I need to capture. And then it's going in here. It's a formula.
She had a thumbnail for her video. She's sharing her screen. I see the first one. I love it. And then she shares the second one. Let's go check out and see what happened. Look at that. That's beautiful. Why do you want to change it?
So I did this.
I like the first one better. I mean, like if you wanted to test something, I would test it without the words.
I could also sprinkle some other fairy dust like this one.
You don't need any extra doodads.
So I don't need this at all? No? Or should there be a line here down the center?
Possibly. Why is that grouped like that?
Oh, I just grouped this line.
Girl, I need the template. The reason why I asked for a template is because I wanted to play around with her thumbnail. I wanted to see what was actually happening in all of the layers. Do you have test and compare yet?
No.
Do you know where to look for it?
No.
Go to a specific video. It has to be a video. It can't be a short or live. Go to the pencil. Right, and then scroll down to where thumbnails are. If you have advanced features turned on, and I'm assuming you've got advanced features turned on, Doug says this, the top one is simpler, worth testing with the different ones with test and compare. I'm going to leave a link more about test and compare in the description box below. Do you have one of the chocolate ice cream similar to this thumbnail?
No, I don't. I can make it, but
that image where you put it into the cone and it looked all pretty. I wonder if there's a still shot that you can use from that. These images are great.
Thank you. And those were just screen grabs because I didn't do a photo shoot.
Sharon actually gives me a new template that's got photos. So let's see what happened when I make her realize that removing the background isn't always the best option.
This is my updated Canva link. I did that one with the Ninja Creamy. The appliance in the middle is because there's a video that's doing very well that has the same idea.
Okay, maybe it's the, I think it's got to do something with the color.
Yeah, I wasn't really sold on any of the stuff I was doing, but
this is what I was like, what is this? Why? Because it's images.
You took the background remover away?
I did. Take your image, add border, add a border weight. It's going to add a border to your thing. But if that doesn't work, then you can also create a line. You see there's a little purple thing. We're going to down here and you can add that and you can make that thicker.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was doing all kinds of unnecessary work.
We're going to duplicate that and put that on the other side.
That much I know.
Even it being black.
Yeah.
Makes it different than whatever you were doing. We're going to take these two layers. I clicked on position and then we went to layers.
I never use layers.
You've got to use layers. The other thing that I think there's a lot going on, just for now.
Yeah.
Get rid of this.
Yeah.
What if?
That does look better.
What?
It's starting to look better. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see what you're laying down, girl.
You see why I put the background back, even though in most cases I'll say, remove the background. Sometimes.
Right. Oh, interesting.
Removing the background makes it worse. Now, what in the world is going on behind this?
I did a glow. I wanted to do a glow.
We wanted to do a glow. We're going to take the glow down a notch.
Okay.
You've got it sized at 67.
I was overzealous with the glow. I mean, already this is so much better.
Now, I feel like there's something that needs to be done
Yeah.
Here.
I feel like the words are now overpowering the visual. Title is Make Scoopable Vegan Ice Cream from Smoothies Ninja Creamy Recipe.
What I'm doing is showing her the difference between a thumbnail that's got a side-by-side comparison and a thumbnail that's got like 3 options there, and the differences between the two and how much better they look without all of the extra stuff. So this might be a technique that you want to employ when you are, especially if you're making kitchen videos. So let's take a look and see what happened here. Here it would be with nothing. And if, I mean, you know, with just the two without the Ninja Creamy, you could add
a line
between a divider, and it's going to make it look better.
Oh my gosh.
Like
you were
that.
So good.
Like, no, I think I like the like
I
white.
like the white. Yeah.
Better. Here's original one.
Yeah, no, it's not as good.
Here's this one without the crap.
That looks so much better.
Now let's take this and do some little magic adjusting. I mean, does it need some brightness or something?
Maybe. Oh, I see. Yeah, then you make it a little bit more similar to the other one.
We got this, we got that, and then there's one
with no text.
Like this one looks good small. This one looks good small. I think you're better without words.
I think so too.
You're going to see the moment that both Sharon and I had like a, oh, moment, because I dragged and dropped one of her images into the thumbnail. It took the thumbnail from okay to wow. Once you get test and compare, what I would do is maybe one with 2 images, one with 3 images, maybe one with the 3 images, maybe do
put me in there,
a frame, just so that you can.
Oh,
does
that look better?
Yes. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you show the finished product. Isn't it funny? We both went, oh.
Yeah.
Elements. Type in frame. Under all, there's a frame. And then you just adjust it. It's really great when you can create one thumbnail. But what if I told you that you can actually create a template for your thumbnails that you can use over and over and over again? And that's what I do here with Sharon. What I'm going to do here, we're going to templatize this so that everything is so much easier when you're putting in things that you're going to use 3 of. Okay, let me ask you this. Is channel membership worth it?
Absolutely. 1000%. Is channel membership worth it? Duh. McFly.
Your creamy can go there with your glow effect or whatever, and then you can have your images on the side if you want a 3 option for you to compare.
Because I'm going to have a lot of Ninja Creamy recipes coming out.
Okay, I really want these to be the same size. Where's grid? Settings. Show ruler and guide. I was so insistent on using these guides that I forgot my tried and true method for creating a template. You use grids or frames. Oh, I know what to do. Jennifer, you're not thinking 4th dimensionally.
Come on, McFly.
Grid. 3. We're going to change this to black.
Right.
Maybe you want this to be a little smaller.
Yes.
I'm going to use the grid. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so that they're the same size.
How did you make sure that that's the same size?
Good. Good question. I'd love to tell you. I used Shift on the keyboard and selected both things. Whenever I make adjustments, it makes both of them the same thing. And this one in the middle is going to be smaller.
Right. I
Sneaky
get it.
pants.
You are sneaky pants.
We're going to position this one in the center. What do you have?
The template.
I was going to try to lock it.
Oh my gosh, there's a lock?
There's the lock.
Oh.
If I told you how much time I've wasted like trying to find things like that, when it used to be like right there.
So they moved a lot of stuff around? You don't look happy. Wow, holy smokes. What is even happening here? So much better.
It's proportional.
Yes.
What if I wanted to flip and I double clicked and just moved it like that?
Does that look better?
Yes, it does.
Because my hair looks better on that side, right?
That's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at where your hand is being cut off right here on the side. When it is flipped this way, your hand's cut off on the edge of the thumbnail instead of on the edge of the picture.
Oh, I think that looks fine.
If you do decide you want the glow, this is what you're going to do. Right click, lock, and lock it completely. That way it will not add anything new. In fact, I can leave it like this so that you can just change these two pictures and you won't accidentally move what's in the middle.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay? So then I can take this.
And then it just goes right over. It's easy because the back one doesn't keep changing. That drives me crazy. I think it looks better with me in there with the comb.
I think it does. I think it does too.
And what's great about that is every time I do a Ninja Creamy video, it's going to be exactly that. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
It's time to build the side-by-side version of the template. But in this one, we don't want two of the equal. We want one that's a little bit bigger than the other. So watch as we build that so that Sharon can have that option as well. Maybe you wanted two, right?
Right.
You wanted one with the Ninja Creamy in it, plus another one instead of a 3-person option. Let's build that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're making me procrastinate so bad.
I love it. This is so good.
And one would be...
Oh, this is so good.
The issue with 2 here is that it's going to look like that. So this is what you're going to do, Sharon. We're going to make one a little bit wider and one a little bit skinnier. Let's just use it as an example. Where it's going to fit, and then...
So cool, man. Yeah. I love that there's just a templated thing. I just plug and go. I like that one too.
All you have to do is double click.
That much I know. That I know. That looks much better.
Okay, and we're going to make you a template. Sometimes it's important to let you work your brain and go, okay, why does black look better here? Why does white look better here? You have to start figuring that out for yourself, or your thumbnails are not going to improve. So that's what we do in this next segment.
And you like the black line better than a white line? It's more defining.
No, why do you think I like the black over the white?
Because it's more contrast.
There's another reason.
Stands out more. That's the same thing as more contrast. Oh, it matches the color of the Ninja Creamy. So there could be a time where I choose another color line, but this isn't the day.
If I've got something like this.
Yeah, I get it. So good.
What made it stand out?
Yep, the black. Do you know how good you are? You're so good.
And what was funny is I was like, I can't get the guys to work. I can't get the guys to work. I'm like, wait a minute, Jennifer, go back to like Jennifer 2021 would say, use grids, use grids, use grids. This is why. There is a brand new feature in Canva that's going to help you with your thumbnails even more. And in this next little segment, I showcase this brand new feature to Sharon. When I take this picture and drag and drop.
Yeah.
And put it right here.
Yeah.
It's going to keep the same picture adjustments that the other one had.
What?
It's a new feature. And it's only when you do the drag and drop.
I love that it's tall and skinny. It works really well.
It does.
In 5 minutes, it'll be my thumbnail.
Next time you're doing a Ninja Creamy video, go to grid view, and you're just going to go ahead and select both of them. Shift, select, and then duplicate. We're just going to move these to the back.
Right.
Here. That way you can slide in any images
that
you want right in there.
All ready to go.
In this next segment, I talk about why it's important to use the layers panel when you're building your thumbnails, especially if you've used a template like this one. Sometimes you may have to switch the color of the background depending on what it is.
Right.
If for some reason you need to do that, all you need to do is drop this. Nope. Let me go back. All you're going to do is go to position. Go to the layers panel. Go to the backgrounds, and then you can change your color. You do not need to move anything on your design.
Tell me what?
This picture is locked so that you don't accidentally put something else on it.
Got it. So if I wanted to duplicate it and unlock it, because maybe I like this grid pattern for something else.
You would just click duplicate. And then you would click unlock. If you need more skills to elevate your thumbnails even more, watch this next and maybe see a blooper or two. It did you dirty. You know why? It's because it's not what I'm supposed to be doing.